Welcome to Royal Coin Value. In this video, we're going to take a closer look at two modern coins that you might still find in your change, the 2000D and 2001D 1-cent coins from the United States. We'll explore the 2000D 1-cent coin from the United States, a coin that may seem ordinary but holds value for collectors under certain conditions. Let's begin with the basics. The letter D under the year 2000 indicates that this coin was minted in Denver, one of the U.S. Mint's key facilities. In that year, over 8.8 billion Lincoln cents were produced with the Denver Mint mark, making this coin very common in circulation. The front side features Abraham Lincoln, and the reverse side shows the Lincoln Memorial, a design used from 1959 to 2008. The composition of this coin is 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper plating. This change was made back in 1982 to reduce the cost of minting pennies. These coins are much lighter than older, copper-based ones. Now let's talk about the value. In circulated condition, the 2000D penny is worth its face value, just 1 cent. However, if you find one in uncirculated condition, especially with full red luster and no scratches or wear, it may be worth anywhere from 10 cents to $1, depending on grading. Coins graded MS65 or higher by services like PCGS or NGC are of much greater interest to collectors. Let's look at valuable error types you should watch for. Off-center strike. Part of the design is missing or shifted. Double die. Letters or numbers may look doubled, especially in Liberty or the date. Die cracks or cuds. Raised lines or blobs in unusual places. Struck through grease. Weak or missing areas in the design. These errors can push the value of the coin up to $20, $50, or even more in rare cases. It's also important to check for color grading. BN, brown, most common. RB, red-brown. Road, full red, most valuable. If you have a 2000D penny with a bright red finish and zero damage, it's definitely worth examining more closely or even submitting for grading. In this video, we're talking about the 2001D 1-cent coin from the United States, another modern penny that could still be hiding in your pocket change. This coin was minted in Denver, as shown by the small d mint mark below the year. The total mintage of this coin was more than 5.3 billion, so it's a very common coin in the US. Just like earlier cents, the 2001D features Abraham Lincoln on the front and the Lincoln Memorial on the back. This reverse design was used for nearly 50 years before it was replaced in 2009. The metal composition is 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper, which has been standard since 1982. These newer cents are lighter and more prone to damage compared to older copper-based coins. Now let's talk about its value. If your 2001D penny is worn or circulated, it's worth just 1 cent. But if you find one in mint state, especially with full red luster and no visible marks, it might be worth 10 to 75 cents, depending on the grade. The highest grade coins can even go for a few dollars among collectors. Let's look at some possible errors to keep an eye on. Double die errors, most noticeable on the letters or numbers. Die cracks, raised lines caused by damaged dies. Off-center strikes, where part of the design is missing or shifted. Clipped planches, coins missing a curved section. Even small mint errors can raise the value significantly, sometimes over $50 or more, depending on the rarity and condition. Collectors also grade these coins based on color. Brown, BN, least valuable. Red-brown, RB, mid-range. Full red, road, highest value, especially in mint state. If you have a 2001D penny that looks brand new and has a full red shine, it's worth setting aside. You can even send it to PCGS or NGC for professional grading if you believe it's flawless. If you find a 2000D or 2001D penny with a bright red luster and no scratches, it might be worth getting graded by a service like PCGS or NGC. So what should you do if you find one? Examine it carefully with a magnifying glass. Check for errors, condition, and luster. If it looks unusual or flawless, it could be worth holding on to, or even selling to a collector. Even though these coins are common, there's always a chance of discovering a rare variety. That's what makes coin collecting so exciting. Thanks for watching Royal Coin Value. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more interesting coin videos.